Hi, everyone. We are LaChiMoLaLa.
LaChiMoLaLa.
And this is our concert review for 17, The Power of Love. It was an online concert. And honestly, the first time I've heard more than 417 songs. So
Yeah.
it really was a bit of a struggle for me just trying to figure out who everyone was and what was going on. Because I knew none of the words and none of the faces. But we watched it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was the same way. Like I keep saying it in our reaction videos. I only know one person, and one person is Vernon. Yeah,
And that's just because he has an interesting name, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
His name is just very memorable, and I know someone who's named Vernon too, so I kind of just put that together.
Really?
Yeah, I
How
do.
old is that person?
He's like in his early 40s.
Wow. I
Yeah.
see. I think of Vernon as being kind of an old fashioned name. I'm surprised you know anyone under 65.
Fair enough. But yeah, the good thing is that they did their intro. So when they did their introduction, they actually, said their name, obviously.
Which was extremely helpful for us.
Yeah. So that was really, really helpful. So now I know who Woozy is.
Mhm.
I know who Wan Woo, right?
Yes. Yes.
And Mingyu, I think,
Yep.
is another
Yep.
one.
Yep.
Joshua, but I don't remember his face. I'm sorry, but I remember his name.
Now you're just listing names. No
Yeah.
fair. Cheating.
Okay, but the first four, like I actually remember their faces, so
You could probably point them out next time we watch a video.
yes.
All right.
So
I'm going to quiz you later. So,
yeah, please quiz me. I will get an A. All right.
I was actually so nervous. I wrote down some notes because, like, I was worried we were going to do a concert review, and I'm like, I'm not going to remember anything because everything's so new, like it kind of has to wash over you a couple of times. So they had that opening vignette with all the red, lots of people. We didn't know their names yet. That was a thing. I thought it was really pretty. I think both you and I really loved the production on this, right? They had really good production.
Oh my goodness. The production was fantastic. Honestly, I thought it was better than BTS's production, to be quite honest, Or
Yeah,
either
the like projections in the background and stuff, they were so varied and like the color was super saturated, which showed up really well on video.
yeah, and the stages that they set up, like that little mini bridge and the spider song with Hoshi. We'll talk about that
I
one
really
later.
liked that like light up scaffolding. That was really cool because I love industrial and it had like a very fun. You felt like you were in a dance club, but you also felt like you were at a construction zone. So it was like a good mix.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then towards the end too, that one set that I remember, like when they at during their encore, they're all sitting down on those wooden platforms. I don't even know what you call them. But they were sitting down
like a diamond. I assume a carrot.
yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Are you talking about when they had the lanterns behind them that were like floating in the sky?
Yeah, that reminded me of Rapunzel, to be quite honest. You know that scene when Mandy Moore sings with Zachary Levi? I forget the song, but they had this golden. Okay, anyways, yeah. Or those Groupon deals when there's those flying lanterns in Arizona. So
I think it was during my maybe there was a time where they were sitting on the stage and there was a circle that looked like real water. And then they so it was cool because it was on the ground because the projections behind them were really cool. But that was like the first one that I really noticed underneath them. That one was also cool. It was we talked about this with TXT and a little bit with BTS. It was a lot less for BTS, but the way Hybe is using like just monitors and lights and projections, you can make so much out of it. It seems so full, even though it gives them all the room in the world to dance. Yeah. And let's face it, with 11 guys, you need a lot of room.
Yeah, the stage was huge and it was just great, like it looked it looked perfect for them. But the projections, like, really, it was
really sold
amazing.
it for me. Like they looked very expensive and very well thought out and well done. I really
Yeah.
liked them.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think we talked about this before in terms of like our other concert reviews, that like it's really important to have like a good set, because if you don't, then it kind of takes away from your performance too, like, I mean, you can
Especially
sing.
in these online concerts. When you're offline, sometimes you don't need a set at all because you're
Yeah,
there. You can feel the energy, but
yeah,
this like really helps hype it up.
yeah, exactly, so but yeah, their sets were just so grand and
Yeah.
so beautiful, and some were just really cool. Like even the projection, like the screens, like I just really like how some of the projection for like Game Boy was like really really good,
Mhm.
it kind of got you in the moment of like being in that game world,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah, they
loved
really
it.
fit the songs well. They were obviously very well thought out. So kudos, production. We liked it.
Yeah, they did great, yeah, so
Now
fantastic job.
let's talk about outfits.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I had some outfit issues. Well, the first ones where they were on like the leather and the bedazzled, I mean, those were okay. I didn't like loathe those. I really liked the champagne outfits, which you hated, right?
Okay, yeah. So I wouldn't say hate. Hate is a strong word.
But
Okay,
wait, you liked the black outfits more than I did, right?
yeah, yeah. So I like their jackets, like their very beginning sequence when they sing Crush, like that whole first set. They all had jackets, and then they had like an introduction, that whole introduction. The moment they took off their jackets, like, because I felt like each jacket was kind of like they were all different, like tailored to them,
Unique. Yeah.
yeah, and so very unique to them and probably to their personality too, but I don't know them well enough, so I'm not sure. So I don't know, maybe Woozy likes to wear crop top, jackets or something, I don't know, but in terms of like the first outfit, I really liked it, like I liked the whole get up, but when it came to like the champagne, the neutral outfit that you like, I felt like it needed more, and I guess it could be good because it's like the simplicity of it. Like not everything has to be bedazzled and stuff like that. But
You don't sound convinced.
yeah.
And I have to say the reason why I didn't love the black outfits was because I kind of felt like it's funny at first when they did their first number and were just dancing in them. I was like, oh, cool. It's like sparkling and it's flashing and everything. It was when they were standing doing their introductions that I was like, oh, these are kind of crafty. Like to me, I was like, I mean, these look like their moms made them. Like I don't know. I just all of a sudden I was like, like why is there so much like just junk on it? To
Yeah.
me, they were like too much. And then the
Mm.
champagne ones, it was obviously like really nice material, that flowy metallic-y kind of silk that everyone looks good in.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see your point. They were much more simple, but it's funny. What you liked in the first outfit is what I didn't like. And what
Yeah.
I liked in the second outfit is what you didn't like. So
Yeah.
that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, because I feel like the moment you take off that jacket, yeah, it becomes very plain, and so
Yeah.
I noticed in the second set, like,
I like really didn't like some of like how the leather pants came together, like some of the like stitching and stuff. We were both very concerned about how they were going to do a quick change in leather pants.
yeah. Yeah,
Not
because
not good after you've been sweating.
yeah, because one of the guys mentioned like, oh, I love sweating, like because
Oh, that's right.
he was on like, we're like, oh boy, because he made that comment like, oh, like I love to sweat like on stage, and we get it because like he's a performer and he's happy to be back on stage. But then I thought, like, of course, I thought about the clothes and the clothes that he was wearing, and it was leather. Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever like tried to get out of like leather clothing? Because I have, and like I don't wear leather anymore, but but
it's not easy. It's not quick.
Yeah, definitely not.
It takes a team.
Yeah. So I mean,
and then after that, they were in those army outfits, kind of, right? I mean, they weren't army, but they were like that, like olivey green kind of a thing, which I don't know. I had mixed feelings about them. Some of them I liked.
Yeah.
But I really didn't like the one that was on
Woozy.
Woozy. Yes. Because I am also a short person. So coming from a short person's perspective, there was like a black belt, like that was like 2 inches above his waist that cut across. And then it was a crop top. So that also, so then you could see his skin. So it was like he was cut in half twice. And he's obviously the shortest guy there. Like, I just know from experience, it's better to have long lines so that you look taller.
Yeah.
It was nothing. I mean, it's not like he didn't look cute. He was cute, but
Oh yeah.
I just felt like it wasn't the best outfit for his body type. So I was kind of like, why is he wearing that? Ah.
Yeah.
But I didn't, those outfits in general were kind of cute. I did think that they made everyone's butt look good. So that's a plus.
Yeah, you know, that outfit, I actually like that attire. But yeah, some people, like some of the guys, they could tailor a different way, you know, like I don't know. Like I see your point. Like I agree with you because there's
Maybe
certain
they
body
kind of mix and match some of the jackets. Like it wasn't that they were bad. I think maybe they were just on the wrong people.
yeah.
I felt like I
So
was having like a Project Runway moment where I just wanted to run up there and be like, let me fix this. It'll take me 2 minutes. Take that accessory off, switch jackets, like fix your shoes. We're good.
yeah. But I like the color, that olive green color.
They all looked great in them.
Yeah.
I thought they did, it was a flattering color, which is weird because I would never normally pick that color.
Yeah, me either.
But it was super flattering. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did we go to the Rap Lines like primary colored sweatsuits, which we thought were cute.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like their outfits.
Yes.
Yeah,
they were very cute.
Yeah, it fit the song really well because it was Game Boy and it was fun. Like,
and there was a song before that too, but I don't remember what it was.
It was Game Boy and Chuckin'. So those were the two songs, and for the rap line. And I like the cut for like Vernon's like tracksuit. It wasn't like your standard like boring jacket.
It wasn't boxy, right? It had been like
it was like some sort of cutout, in one of his arms. It was like it was really cool. So that really stood out, and I was like, oh, this is really awesome, and
I don't remember that because I was mostly looking at Mingyu and Wanwoo, who I bothered to learn their names because I think I really like those two. I'm a rap girl at heart. I usually find someone on the rap line who's my faves, and I definitely like both of them. But yeah, I thought those outfits were really cute. They were like, they didn't seem like trying too hard, and they were like easy breezy and like easy to dance in, easy to perform in, just like super cute.
Yeah. And so S Coops, is that how you say his name? S Coops. Yeah, he was part of the rap line too, and he looked really good too. Was he wearing a hat for that one? I think he was wearing a hat for that one, and I was okay with that one. Not okay with the hat that he wore at the very at the encore.
The encore. Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Now encore. I feel like there's like some sort of black outfit in between those out. What did the vocal line wear? No, they wore white, right? I feel like they wore all white. Honestly, I don't remember much about those songs except that gorgeous cherry tree behind them in the projections.
Yeah.
But like, ballads, I feel like when you don't know the songs, they're the hardest to kind of get into.
Yeah.
Because they usually mean something special because you know the lyrics and you know the melody. And just because I'd never heard them before, I was like, oh, these are pretty. But I didn't really know what was going on, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. And for me, like, I normally like fast-paced music, and so ballads aren't really my jam. Like there's certain ballads. I mean, I listen to ballads, don't get me wrong. Like if I want to, bawl my eyes out or like feel very connected to whatever at that moment, then I'll listen to a ballad, but mostly, yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you have to know the meaning behind them for them to really like hit you where they're supposed to.
Yeah. So,
but then were there black outfits after that too? I feel like there was like one more outfit before we get to the outfit I hated the most, which was
the denim
multi-jean bedazzled. No, those were heinous. I'm pretty sure there's some outfit in between. I can't remember. But the jean outfits, I was horrified. I just feel like they should have better styling. They have such a huge fan base. They're a well-known entity. I'm just worried they're not getting enough money for clothing. That they have to split like a small amount between all of them. I just felt like they deserved something better, I guess. That to me was, again, very crafty, very like mom made it with a bedazzle machine and like, you know, seam rippers on your jeans. I couldn't understand why.
Okay, so I was okay with the jeans. That's the only.
Of course you were.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm okay with. But yeah,
well, not the jackets, right? The jackets were unforgivable. Come on.
Mean, honestly, like I don't like it when it's like that. Like even if you have like a jean jacket and jeans, that's just too much, you know, unless it's a nice jumpsuit, then I'm okay with it. But a total, that's too much denim, like in general. You know, it's not really fashionable.
And I know they were going for like more of a casual vibe, but yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like a lot. I wasn't sure. I mean, how casual is it if you put giant sparkly gems all over it? Like, I don't know. I just felt like there could be, because their backgrounds at that time were all like amusement park and like that kind of thing. I don't know. I guess I would have liked it better maybe if they were even in like hoodies and, you know, like, I don't know. I don't know what I wanted, but I didn't want that.
Yeah, but you're completely right though. Like I feel like they deserve more because, you know, clothes is a huge deal too, you know, when it comes to any concert, you know, like you don't want to look like a freaking homeless person, you know, like you want to be presentable.
Clothes are a part of your brand that you can see right away. Like it's unfortunately we judge each other on our clothes before we hear what comes out of our mouths. So
that's true.
They do make a big impression. And I just felt like I wasn't sure this was the impression they wanted to make. Like as someone who literally doesn't know any of them really. I was just like, these don't seem like they really fit their personalities. I just wasn't sure. I don't know. I wasn't sure what they were going for with those ones because there were better ones before.
Yeah, I feel I definitely like the neutral shirts way better. Like 100 bajillion, it's not even work now. 100 million, 100 billion more like time.
And the jeans.
Than the jeans. Yeah, it's just too much, you know. And so I completely agree with you on that. Like any jean jacket and jeans is just too much.
Jeans.
Don't
buy her jeans. She don't like them.
No.
And then they did the Hy-Vee special, which is go away, come back in the encore and all your merch. Everyone does it, and I think it's super smart, honestly, because you know you see your bias wearing something cute and you're like, I'd look cute in that. I should get that. So I think it's really smart, and I don't mind that at all. But you did mind a hat. There was a hat you were not happy with.
Yeah, the S Coops. Why? Yeah,
you're too cute for that hat, S Coop. You're too cute for that.
Yeah, that white hat has got to go. Like, no.
Those and what were like the ski goggles, sunglasses? Is that Josh?
I don't know, but
I have a hard time with the vocal line. I don't know them that much yet.
They need to get rid of that too, because I'm like, why are you wearing that? Because you have beautiful eyes. Like, show them off, you know, like
show your gorgeous face off. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure those two items aren't for sale. So it was like, no,
they're not. I already checked out the merch, so they're not.
You liked him enough to check out the merch. Yeah, I just thought, I mean, the sets were so amazing. I just felt like the stylists kind of stumbled a little bit.
Yeah, I think so too.
What they could show, like the different flavors they could show.
Yeah, 17 such like it has a huge fandom, like clearly, you know,
for a good reason. So
yeah, and
it's like a disservice to them, kind of.
Yeah, you know, they should be dressed appropriately. Like, I feel like they should wear like amazing clothes that like fit their personalities and not you know, none of them.
I wouldn't even mind. They were also kind of a little like, I wouldn't mind if they were a little more individual. You know what I mean? Like they don't all have to be the same color all the time.
Yeah, yeah, like the rap line, with the different primary color
Yeah,
tracksuit.
that was like one of the most fun ones, and those were like some of the simplest ones.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like,
we managed to learn all of their names because they were wearing different colors.
yeah,
So
yeah. I actually know all of their names, the rap line, because of that
rap
too.
line we know. Rap
Yeah,
line we know.
yeah. We know that. We know that. So I know more than Vernon now, you guys. This is amazing.
Yay! And I know
Yay!
more than nobody. Yay!
Yeah.
And
So
then just to talk about the songs a little bit, like I said, I have literally only seen 4, maybe 5 17 music videos like ever in my whole life. So this was like a lot of 17 all at once. I was like, whoa. And I
yeah.
did have a couple favorites. Network Love was my number one. I really,
Mhm.
really loved it. I loved the staging of it because I love that lit up scaffolding. I loved the dancers with it. Oh, we didn't really talk about that, but we loved the female dancers. We loved how co-ed it was.
Yeah.
I was surprised that they had so many different dancers because there's already a lot of dancers on stage. They're all in the group.
Yeah.
But I really liked all the females they had and the way they, use them to like accentuate the songs. I thought was really cool. So Network Love for me. And then honestly, Hoshi Spider was my second favorite one. Really liked that one. And Bittersweet. Those were probably my 3 faves. And then I really liked the beat on Game Boy.
Yeah.
And those were all songs I had not heard before tonight.
Yeah. The songs I liked were the title tracks, like Ready to Love, which was released, I think, this year, June of this year, which is really catchy, and I really, really loved it. And of course I love Left and Right. That's the song that actually got me into 17, and that's what triggered me saying, hey Beth, have you heard of 17? This song is really
That's the first
good.
music video I saw. You definitely sent that to me.
Yeah, so I was like, this band is pretty good, like I like this song. This song is great. So I loved watching that live. It wasn't a full choreography, but what I loved about that song was that they looked to the dancers and they pretty much like made them shine. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. Like it was part of the encore, and I loved how they were appreciative of them. And then they started to dance left and right, like the choreography, but all of the the vocalists and the rap line, like they just looked at them and just like said like thanks to them, for like being there, which I thought was like really sweet, so that was like one of my favorite moments like of the whole concert. I mean, like I know that they have like their other concert that they're gonna do like on Sunday, but I really wish that I was able to watch like Home Run, because that's a fun jazzy song that I really love. And
you think it'll be in the next one?
I think so.
They had to save some, right?
They have such a huge catalog, so I mean that's why they have two, so
they have enough to have two.
Yeah, so like their title track Rock With You, like their performance of that. Game Boy was fun, I like the imagery as well, like the song itself, and then the imagery in the background, like the whole projection, because I felt like that really brought out the song too. So as they're singing, then you see like the whole entire set. I know I mentioned that like earlier, but it's the truth. It was fun, so yeah, it was a fun song.
It was fun, and it was really catchy. It had a really, really good beat.
Yeah. And I'm with you with Hoshi. Hoshi's one of my favorite performances of the concert too.
That was a scene stealer.
Yeah, like he is a badass dancer, I mean, he is a little extra in his discussions, or like when they talk and stuff like that during their little breaks.
High energy.
High energy, and I loved it. He's really hilarious, but his just solely on his performance, it was fantastic. Like he was using the set as part of like his song. And then that song in particular, what I really loved about it is that he would dance with a bunch of guys, and then he would dance with a bunch of girls, and then they will come together and dance together. And I really loved that. It was really awesome. So,
and you're right, he really did make the most use of the set, even though there was probably the fewest amount of people on it. Like, he used every bit of it, and it was just really cool to watch. I could watch that again and again.
Yeah, that choreography was fantastic. So I really enjoyed that performance, and it made me think, like, does he have like a solo album or something, or solo
Yeah,
work?
right.
Yeah, because he's so good, and I'm like, he really should have like a mixtape or something, because he's fantastic. So
you know who Hoshi is now.
Yeah, I know who Hoshi is too. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
We're getting good at this.
I know, score. Yeah, I also like Network Love, so I will say that. And what's special about that song is that the eight, wait, how do you pronounce that? The eight? I don't know. The Chinese line. June, and
all I know is June, because that's easy.
The and then number 8. I'm so sorry, you guys. Carats, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But him. And so the Chinese line, I like how, even though they weren't there, they incorporated them into the performance, which is like, they didn't have to choose that song. They have a huge catalog. Like, they didn't have to, but they did, because they're a cohesive 13 member band and not 11. So I really like that they like, even they're in China right now. Like, I know that in the beginning of like the whole concert, like, they sent out a press release saying like, okay, these 2 guys are not going to be part of this online concert, and they'll be like in China doing their duties over there, which like we all knew about. But what was kind of cool is that they were there for the introduction too of all the members, so they were still part of the concert in that way. And then throughout the concert, you saw them in Network Love, and I think I think the last song was like All of My Love or something like that. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the title of the name. But the very last song too, when they were holding the fans of those the Chinese line, which is like really cool. June and the 8. I'm pretty
that's
sure
what we're going with.
Yeah, we're going with that. Yeah, and so I thought that was really awesome that they did that, just to incorporate them into the whole concert. So
just to remember, it's like, hey, it's all of us, not just someone who are here, all of us.
And
that was nice. It showed their cohesion as a band.
Yeah, exactly. And the other song I like that they opened with Crush, which is from their latest mini album, Attica. I think that's a B-side, but it was a fun track that they opened to, so loved it. So but other than that, like, yeah, it was a very long concert. Like, I was not expecting 3 hours.
Which is nice, especially considering, like you say, they're gonna do it again with a whole different set list. So they're really doing 6 hours, which is pretty amazing. And given the fact that they can't tour offline, I'm sure that, for their fandom, this must be like the best holiday gift ever. So I think it's really cool. I wish more bands were doing these. I really would love to see a bunch of different bands doing these kind of things, even when this horrible situation with the world is over, because it's nice for all of us who live in a different country or need subtitles to understand what's going on, or or who just maybe don't have the money to see it live. But these are fairly affordable. So I just think that it's really cool for the fans, and I'm kind of hoping that they like keep them in the rotation. I mean, still come to town, but if you could keep these in the rotation, we would appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you, because even in the chat that I was watching some of the comments, I like reading Carat's like it's really fun seeing them like gush over the songs, because like obviously I don't know a lot of the 17's music. I didn't know
They
their
know
whole
it much better. Much
yeah
better.
yeah, I know much better now. But you know, while they were singing it, the Carrots would be like, oh my gosh, this is hit, you know, and they'd go all crazy about it and talk about it. And it was kind of like nice to see in that little chat box that they have. But at the same time, like even some of them were saying like, man, is I hope that they have more of these like online concerts, because I can't afford to watch them offline. So I mean, that would be great, and that would be like another source of income for them too, you know.
Mhm.
So it's really smart if they
And it's a
do
great
do
way to
both.
meet or to like meet more of your fans,
Mhm.
because of course when they tour the world, I mean the world is huge, you cannot go to everywhere where your fandom is.
Yeah.
So I just think it's really nice. It's one of the weird nice things that has come out of this terrible couple of years,
Yeah.
and I hope it's here to stay.
Yeah. I hope so too.
But yeah, overall I had a good time. I didn't know what I was getting in for, and you know, I came out of it knowing at least four people's names,
Yeah.
liking at least four songs that I'd never heard of. So
Yeah.
I think I win.
Yeah, that is a total win. And for me, like now you guys will stop hearing me say, "Oh yeah, I just know Vernon." Yeah, so I know the rap line now, so which is awesome. I know who Woozy is, you know, so
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know who he is because he's one of the writers. And so yeah, and plus everyone was gushing over him like on that chat box too, so was paying attention. So yeah, but yeah, it's really fun to watch these online concerts, because Beth and I have been watching, we watched BTS, we watched Tomorrow About Together, and now we watch 17. And so it's kind of nice to like watch these concerts and kind of like compare them too.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like an apple to apple too, because they're all hype. So you could see like, okay, the production with TXT versus like 17 versus like BTS, and like how different they are and stuff like that too, which on our channel we have reviews on them too, by the way. So it's on our concerts playlist, we talked about them too. So but yeah, it's really fun. I really hope that hype keeps it, and you know the artist agrees, you know, to keep
Give
going
us
with it.
more.
I
You can
know.
hopefully soon you can fill the stadium while you broadcast it online.
Yeah.
That's our hope for you.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah, so I'm really happy that I've gotten to know 17, you know, a little bit more after this concert. So
Yeah, this was definitely a much better introduction than just like a 4-minute video. So I
exactly.
definitely feel like I know them a lot better, and you know, I'll be interested to see what they do in the future.
Yeah, same. Feel the same way. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys have any comments, if you guys watched the online concert too, let us know how you felt about it. Like, we want to know. Like, it's always so much fun, like hearing other people's opinions and their takes about it. And let us know about the fashion too, you know, because we think they deserve a lot more.
We should start a change org for that.
Yeah, yeah, we should. Really, like, they're fantastic people and they need more fantastic clothes.
Yes.
So all right, you guys, thank you so much for watching our video. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are
LaChiMoLaLa.
and we will see you guys for our next concert review, which is BTS. Yay!
See you next time, guys.
Bye.
Annyeong.